guys, what's up? So here I'm wow, I can't even speak. I'm here to do my The Last of Us 2 review. I know it's been a while. Well, what, like 2 weeks? A week? Something like that. I just had to mold it over. So, I'm gonna give you a heads up. I don't show my face. I'm just recording in my closet right now, because the main reason is the review, not to see my face or anything like that. So I'm gonna give you guys a heads up right in the beginning. I don't think there'll be spoilers. If there is, here's your warning. There might be spoilers. Warning, warning, warning. There might be spoilers. Second, this review is not going to be atypical of the reviews you've been seeing, like the bad reviews plus the good reviews. I'm a little bit of a mixed bag, so I'm giving you that, heads up right now. Okay. So, my review of The Last of Us 2 is, let me see. It's not that bad. Honestly, not even lying to you, it's not that bad. And trust me, in the beginning, I was pissed off. When Abby killed Joel, I was pissed off. I was like, fuck this bitch, fuck this game, what the fuck are the developers doing? And then later down the line, when you're playing with Jesse, not playing with Jesse, but you're with Jesse in Seattle in the theater, and all of a sudden you hear gunshots, and then all of a sudden Jesse comes through the door, pop, 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 he dies. And Abby's right there and she's giving her speech, and then all of a sudden it switches to her point of view. I was pissed off. You can see it in the gameplay. I will not lie to you. The proof is in the pudding. I was pissed off. I wanted to kill this bitch. I was like, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, you dumb hoe, fuck you. But as the game went on, I started to realize that Abby isn't a villain. When she killed Joel, she was viewed as one in my eyes. But when I played as her and went through things she went through, my eyes opened a bit. I'm like, wait, Abby isn't a villain. She's just a normal person doing what she had to do. And Ellie was a normal girl doing what she had to do. There was, and here's what I don't get. I told you guys in the beginning of this. If I didn't, I'll tell you now. I'm not big on political stuff. I don't know too much about SJW bullshit. The only thing, this is the only thing I can really comment on. I understand people canceling their pre-orders for Battlefield, whatever it was called, with the woman in World War II with the fake wooden arm. Yeah, that's bullshit, because that's a real historic event, and no woman was on the front line. They were all medics. That's what my grandfather told me. He was in World War II. So that can rub some people the wrong way, because that's real history you're fucking with. But this, I didn't really see what the agenda was. Two women are strong. I'm like, well, Ellie isn't a strong female character. She's just a female that happens to be strong. And she was raised by Joel, so I'm pretty sure we knew she was going to be strong. And Abby's the same thing. She was raised by fucking her father, who made her to be strong. Everyone thinks they're strong female characters. No, they're just females that are strong. And to elaborate a little bit on that example, what I mean by that is there was a reactor that said there's two different YouTubers, because people were I guess wanting to fight them and shit. This is when the whole Logan Paul thing, but I'll trim it down. Basically, there were YouTubers that wanted to fight them, and they were like, listen, there's a difference between me, this was the quote, listen, there's a difference between me and y'all. Y'all, what did he say? Shit. Y'all are YouTube people. That's what he said. You are YouTube people. I'm just a person that's on YouTube. So basically means you guys are just entertainers. Me, I'm really about that life, and I'm just on YouTube. So anyway, that's the way I see it. Abby isn't a strong female character. She just happens to be a female that's strong. So in my opinion, playing through and going through everything with Abby, did I forgive her? No, I can't. You killed someone that I knew from the beginning. In the Ellie mindset, I can't forgive you for that. But I can give you a little bit of leeway, because Joel did the same damn thing. He killed people that mattered to other people. So I have to give Ellie a little bit of a slide. Gotta give her a little bit of a slide. So, and then the ending. Oh my god. Okay, here comes the ending. Like, spoiler, I guess. The ending where she cuts her down and she's like, no, we're gonna fight. La, la, la. And then they fight. And she's like, just go. It's like, what? Like, that ending pissed me off. It was like, so you wanted to fight her. You get to fight her. You're about to win. And you let her go. And you don't ever touch on why you let her go. What was the reasoning? What was going through your mind right there? Like, you can show us everything else in the game, but you don't explain to us right then and there why you let her go. I need to know that. What was Ellie thinking? I just don't understand. But all in all, if I had to review the game, like if I had to give a game a score out of 10, shit. And I'm not gonna break it up into sectors, like you know how some reviewers do gameplay, story, all shit. I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna do one like reviewed score, and that's it. If I had to review it, I would give the game a. Damn, it's tough. An 8.5. An 8.5. Positive rating, because this for me is the first game I ever played where they let you play as quote the villain unquote, because you get to you get to see shit from a different perspective, and you're like, it kind of like, for me, it woke me up a bit. It was like I was so pissed and headstrong, like, I would have killed this bitch, I would have killed this bitch. But then you start to see everyone wasn't so bad as it was in the first one. Like Marlene, Joel, Ellie's gonna die. And you just think it's Marlene's fault. But no, in the cutscene with Ellie and her father, Abby's father and Marlene wanted to save her. She was about to lose the girl someone's mother entrusted to. So it wasn't like Marlene was just a heartless bitch, like, oh yeah, this is all my decision. No. It was his. It was the surgeon's decision. And the thing is, when Abby came in, she's like, I want you to do the surgery. It made me think, what if Ellie would have said the same thing? But Joel wouldn't have let that slide. Like there's so much pain in here that no one understands. Like, Joel lost his daughter. So for them telling him that is like, he's like, I can't let that happen. I can't let that fucking happen. And then you got Abby, who lost her father. Ellie doesn't know that kind of pain, at least from what I know. She lost her friends, yeah, but it's a different kind of pain. Like, that's like someone you grew up with, and then that's what happened to Joel. She got taken from. It's just an endless cycle of fucking revenge that would have never ended. Whew. So all in all, the game's good. I give it an 8.5. If everyone else dislikes this video, fine, by me. Plot holes, sure. I mean, I've read the other reviews, like, oh, plot holes this, plot holes that. I guess. I mean, I really don't know where you see those at. If you want to explain it, sure, I guess. But for me, the game's good. And this is just me giving it to you honest. I got the game for free because a viewer gave it to me. So I'm not going to sit here and kiss Naughty Dog's ass, Sony's ass, none of that shit. I don't see no Sony check up in my mailbox, so I'm not going to lie to y'all. The game's good, in my opinion. I like the way it does the Switch. It's pretty cool. You get to see it from... dropping my mic. You get to see it from all angles. But if someone were to ask me, like, you know, right now and here, what were the bad things? Damn, the bad things. The only really bad thing I didn't like is how Ellie was mad at Joel. Like, you lied to me, Joel, you lied to me. It's like, bitch. They were, first of all, they were going to kill you. If you did not know that Joel seen you as his daughter, then you're a fucking idiot. If you really do not believe that Joel seen you as his daughter and you didn't feel that, you're a dumbass. That was a stupid thing I thought. I'm like, this bitch knows all that Joel's been through. And you really think he was gonna let you die? Like, okay, Ellie, yeah, you a smart one. No, you a dumbass. And let's see, what else is there? Anything else bad? Shit, it was on the tip of my tongue. Fuck, I lost it. Damn it. Oh, I fucking lost it. But yeah, Ellie being mad at Joel is so stupid. Like, he lost his daughter. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. And I know Ellie, like, probably would have done the vaccine, seriously. But it's funny how, like, no one asked her. Like, the minute they seen this, oh, prep her for surgery immediately, we're gonna start making a vaccine. No one asked her. Like, I understand times are hard right now, but, like, y'all didn't even ask her if she wanted to go through with it. You just treated her as a body and was like, yeah, get her on in there, we're gonna kill her. So that's what kind of pissed me off, because I'm like, Ellie, you're mad about the fact that Joel saved you, but you're not mad about the fact that they didn't even ask you. Like, Joel gave you a chance. Seriously, if I was Joel, and I'm like, you know, like how he said, Ellie, if I go back, I'd do the same thing, yada, 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 yada. If I was Joel, I'd be like, you know what, Ellie, if I would have gone back and you would have been alive, like, you know, you're right there with me, and I know everything that was going to happen. If I were to sit you right there and there, before the fireflies, before walking in there, and I looked you in your eyes, and I'm like, Ellie, they're going to do a surgery on you, it's going to kill you, it's going to make a vaccine. I don't know how likely that vaccine is, because I'm not a medical personnel, but that vaccine isn't going to be made for a while. Vaccines take a long time, at least from our time. Like, we had and I would even go into that, like, we had a big pandemic. If Joel was, like, for example, if he was living in our time, we had a big pandemic. It took them 5 years to make a vaccine. And I was like, so what, Joel? I was like, Ellie, just hear me out. I'm just being honest with you. This man is the only doctor that knows how to make this vaccine happen, along with his surgeons that are going to reverse engineer. If something were to happen to one of them, no, I'm serious. Like, for example, let's say somehow this doctor, you know, he's not always doing surgeries. He's out there, you know, scavenging or doing something for people. What if he gets shot? What if one of his nurses gets sent on a run, or one of his scientists gets sent on a run and gets shot, killed? And slowly their numbers start to whittle down so much that, like, it's just the doctor and some nurses, and then all of a sudden something bad happens and they get clapped out. You just died for nothing. There's only a select amount of people that know how to make the vaccine, and if they start dying off, that's what's bad, because then I see the vaccine getting little and little and little, because this is not the same. Ellie, I'm like, Ellie, we had trouble making vaccines back in our day when there were no infected. It took us time. We're living in a world where there's very few doctors, very few scientists, because of the infected. So in my eyes, the vaccine number dropped dramatically for me. So Ellie, standing here right now, from what I just told you, you can either go in there and die and make a vaccine whenever it's going to get made, or you can come back with me. And from that point forward, whatever choice she made, I would also told her this: Ellie, you're like Sarah to me, and I don't want to lose you. And if you can answer this, Ellie, for me, honestly, I want to hear what you'd say. And I'm playing as Joel. Ellie, if I was brought here, like, you know, still the same trip, like me and you for some reason, but I'm as old as I am now, and I have the cure inside me, and they told you, and I didn't even get to make a decision, they told you, we're going to kill Joel for a vaccine, would you really walk away? Would you really walk away from me? Would you really let me die? After all we've been through, would you really let me die? And then whatever Ellie would say would be the determination. If she says, yeah, I would walk away and be like, well, Ellie, there you go. There's your hospital. There's your fireflies. I promised I'd stick with you, and I did. She's like, but you're not coming with me. I'm like, because you're not coming out. And I'd leave. If she says, well, I understand, then we go back to Tommy's and, you know, blah, blah, blah. Well, we go back to Tommy's and we wouldn't kill the surgeon, and then that whole Abby shit wouldn't have happened. But that would have been me. That would have been me. So, yeah, guys, that's my review. Appreciate you listening in. Sorry if it was kind of long, but hey, glad talking to you guys. Stay safe out there.